Welcome to this week's show. It's the VE Day weekend in Andover. The sun is absolutely amazing. And on my left here, we've got Rebecca, or Bexta, or Bex, if you want to call her anything at all. How you doing? Where have you been?
Good. I've been back at college doing some work.
How's the Aussie accent going?
Well, actually, as lots of you will realise, it's definitely going. My mother's been giving me lessons ever since I came back to get the old English accent back, and it's definitely coming back.
Because this is an English rose, folks. This is not a lady from Australia, but she is English. So welcome back. Great to have you back on the show.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Okay. And what do you think of VE Day in Andover? Look at it. Wonderful.
I think it's going to be an absolutely brilliant celebration. Yeah. I believe there's going to be a big thing here in the town on Monday, so come on down. Really should be brilliant. Yep. Yeah, I think a lot of people are believing it's very much a grandparent and parent thing, but I think you're going to be very surprised by how many young people do come along.
Keep on watching Town TV, and it's back to the studio for more VE Day celebrations. Bye for now.
We're up at the Hampshire Golf Club, and it's a glorious day. And sitting beside me here is Simon Hughes, the owner of the White Hart Hotel in Bridge Street in Andover. Simon, what's today all about?
Well, today someone came along and approached me and asked me would I be interested in raising some money for the MacMillan Fund for the Countess of Brecknock Hospice up at the Andover Hospital. And I said, yeah, let's get something together. And we came up with the idea of a charity golf day. And that's what today is all about.
It seems to be very well supported. There's a lot of people here. And how many are actually taking part?
We've got about 40 or 50 players from local companies and individuals, people like International Thompson, Ducal, Courage, Cafe Jumon, Peter White, the wholesale butchers. They've all supported us. They've donated money towards the cause. And so hopefully we'll have a good day and raise a fair bit of money.
So what does the whole competition consist of? Is it 18 holes or what happens?
The whole competition, it's actually run on two courses, on the 9-hole course they've got here and on the 18-hole course. So it's altogether 27 holes of golf, followed by an evening at the White Hart this evening. And, hopefully, we'll raise a lot of money.
It sounds like the course is in immaculate condition. I've never seen it look so good. Have you been out yet? Are you going out soon?
No, I'll be going out soon. I'll be walking around and having a look. But you're right. I mean, it's a lovely day, and the course does look extremely good. The weather's done it proud.
And obviously, there's a brewery here. It must be one of your suppliers here, giving free beer away. It's wonderful, isn't it?
Ringwood Brewery, we managed to talk them in. And not many breweries give away free beer, but we've managed to talk Ringwood Brewery into giving away some free beer today. And so everyone's having a good time.
Well, good on them, because it's a very, very good charity. So if people want to contribute some money towards this charity, who do they get in touch with?
Well, they can either send it to the people who have organised it for me, and that's Traditional Marketing in Winchester Road, or they can send it direct to the White Hart Hotel, or of course they can send it direct to the MacMillan Fund at the Andover Hospital.
Simon, thanks very much for talking to us. We'll go and have a look around at some of the players, and hopefully we catch you teeing off.
Thanks a lot, Tony. I'll see you later.
See you. Hello, Anne. How are you?
I'm very well.
I think we met a long, long time ago out in the White Horse in Thruxton.
That's right.
See, there's always an Andover connection somewhere around Andover, even though it's the Ringwood Brewery. How are things going here today?
Well, look at the weather. It's glorious.
Fabulous.
Glorious. Couldn't be better.
So everybody's very thirsty.
Everybody's thirsty, yes. But they've all disappeared, I think, to play their rounds of golf, and they'll be back again shortly for their lunch, I think.
So while they're away, we'll have a few drinks. Probably nothing left by the time we get back. What's this new one? You were pointing out something to me. Is this for VE Day, this particular
Yes, this is a new brew from Ringwood Brewery. We actually haven't had a new beer out since 1981, so it's quite exciting, really, and I think a lot of our customers are eager to try it.
This is the first one since 1981?
This is the first new beer we've had, yes.
Well, that speaks volumes for the quality of your beer, doesn't it?
Doesn't it, really? But we've now expanded the brewery recently, so we're able to do more new brews, and this is one we've brought out for the VE Day, which is 4.5%.
4.5%, that was
Yes.
quite strong stuff.
Not too bad, not too bad.
You've just come back from America. What were you doing over there? It was something to do with the brewery, wasn't it?
Well, yes, we also have a brewery in America, not our own brewery, in Portland, Maine, which brews Old Thumper on licence for us.
And how's the sell over there?
What, the Old Thumper?
Yeah, the English beer is not traditionally sold in America.
That's true. But on the East Coast, the bitters are beginning to take off a little bit. And the Old Thumper I think the name itself helps.
Sells itself.
Very well. And at 5.8, well 5.6 actually, they're brewing it over there. And the strength.
Thumping headache the next day, I
It's very
suppose.
good for them, yes, that's right.
And thanks very much for talking to us, and enjoy the rest of the day. I know you're going to be very busy when all these guys come
Well,
in.
I think so. I hope we've got enough beer for them all. I'm sure we will.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
What were you doing on VE Day?
Oh, me? Well, I was doing all sorts of things on VE Day. I was on parade with the Legion.
What were you doing on VE Day?
Having a damn good time. Back in Wales.
Well, thank you for joining us here in the town centre of Andover. And today, a couple of days before VE Day, I am joined by Mag Group. And tell us your name.
I'm Smudge.
And Smudge, what do you have to do with Mag?
I've been a member for many years. I believe in what Motorcycle Action Group stand for, which is fighting oppressive legislation brought on from Europe and here within our own country. I do whatever I can whenever I can for MAG, but because I'm also a club member for another club, my commitment lies there. I've been on many Motorcycle Action Group demo runs where the guys like myself and the people you see here, we go out and forcibly let the government and the public in general know what's going on. We do a lot of charity work. The first pet food run that Andover Mag did was in January and we had a very good turnout despite some very bad weather.
Brilliant. Now, MAG actually represent two things, like you've said, don't you? You are not only fighting a legislation against the EC who are trying to drop decibels from 82 down to 80, but you're also trying to make young people aware about motorcycle riding, aren't you?
Yes, that's right. The lifeblood of motorcycling at the moment is falling away. The governments and the insurance companies are making it very difficult for young riders to get on the road. And without the young riders coming in and without the young riders supporting us, we're not going to be able to carry on the way we are. The fight's going to go downhill. At the end of the day, we believe that when the fight of motorcycling's finished, the general public will then just have to knuckle under. We represent more than just motorcycles here. We represent the British public. We get to know about legislation before it gets made law,
Sure.
And then we can just go on and let people know. One of the reasons we're here today is not just to promote motorcycling as it stands today, but it's to protect it for the future.
Sure. Now, over here to my right stands Sharkie. Welcome, Sharkie. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Now, tell us, when was MAG brought to Andover?
Andover is in October last year. There's a bunch of us got together, well, many of us. Today stands around about 45 members in Andover on its own.
And how successful is the group in bringing over this legislation in EC and indeed promoting young people to ride more safely?
Very good. At the moment, the youngsters are a bit wary of us. I suppose because of the way we dress, they're a bit intimidated about it. But this morning, we've had a very good turnout of young lads who has come up to us and asked us, well, I've only got a 50cc. And I said, well, it doesn't matter what bike you've got. We all started off with little bikes. And we told them about the meetings we had up on a Monday night, and today was very interesting. I think we're going to get more youngsters involved.
Sure. Now, if there are parents who are watching this and their sons are motorcyclist riders and they are in any way worried about their children's riding, is there a contact number where they can contact you for advice?
There is emergency numbers for any of the membership. They can get hold of me and Lady and Sarah, the officers. But the best thing I can say to the youngsters today is to come up to one of our meetings just to see what we are. Because we're not, we might look a bit bad, but we're not. We're all got a heart of gold, really, and we do a lot of things for the youngsters. Because today, I mean, they're driving, a lot of them don't know what's going on. They got on a bike, they put L plates up, they don't know how long they've got to ride for, they don't know what the insurance they can go for. I mean, we can sort all that out for them.
It's funny you should mention the dress, because I know that my grandmother was very much a, oh my goodness, he's got one of them on. Now, you are saying that people are more than welcome to come to your meetings, and they will be welcomed, will they, on a Monday evening?
Definitely, definitely.
And even if they're not a member, they are able to come?
If they're not a member, they can come. Even if they haven't got a bike and they're interested in biking and they're thinking about buying a bike, they can come. They can come up, they're very welcome. They can have a cup of tea or soft drink if they're underage, or they can have a pint with us if they're older.
And it's where?
It's at the Angel Hotel, top of the High Street, at 8 o'clock, start at 8:30 on a Monday.
Well, that's lovely. Thanks very much, Sharkie. Now, over here to my left is Lady. Welcome, Lady, and thank you very much for joining us on a very hot summer's day. Lady, tell us, a lot of people think that disabled people are unable to ride motorcycles. Now, you are very contradictory to that, aren't you?
Absolute nonsense. At any of the rallies and shows, the guys will tell you there's many bikers with disabilities either caused by accidents or they're born with disabilities. There are so many ways you can ride now with bikes, with adaptions or trikes, which is catching on quite well because people like myself, although I can walk, it's very slow with sticks. I can put a chair on there and the camping gear. But it's a matter of choice. If they're still strong enough to ride a single bike, then there is no reason why. And you'd be surprised how many people are disabled at rallies and shows.
And again, Lady, you were telling me a little earlier that disabled people don't just go for the tricycle motorbike, do they? They also go for the normal motorbike, which we would see daily.
Yes, it's quite common. I mean, I know of at least 2 one-legged bikers that ride bikes such as these. They've just had adaptions and they ride and you would never know.
However, these adaptions that you're talking about, they can come into thousands of pounds.
Yes, they can. There is a brilliant organisation called NAPD which helps bikers like myself to keep in the bike scene, because basically the bike life keeps us alive. Ordinary life doesn't appeal to us. And they will pay out or help people get back on the road, try and help them with adaptions or building a bike or a trike, depending on their needs.
So, Lady, what would you suggest if someone was watching this program and they are disabled? What would you suggest they did? What action would they take to get involved?
I would say, first off, join your local MAG group. Get involved, because bikers are so friendly. There's no... how can I put it? There's discrimination against disabled people in ordinary walks of life. I can go to a show like the Bulldog, where there were 32,000, and nobody turns a hair. Everybody is so helpful, and they fall over backwards. And if somebody with a disability either used to ride or wants to ride, I would say, first contact MAG and join their MAG group, and then through MAG or any of their contacts, find out about people like Desperate Dan, who does marvellous work for bikers with disabilities, or the NAPD, which is the National Association for Bikers with Disability, and they will also give marvellous help to people, and it really does keep you alive.
Lady, thank you very much. Well, listen, we're just going to go over and meet 2 of the bikers who are here present today in Andover. Now, first of all, we're starting off here. Hello, and who are you?
I'm Chris.
Chris, would you like to tell us a little bit about your bike, which you brought here today?
My motorcycle is a Yamaha XJ600S Diversion, and it's my first motorcycle, my first big motorcycle, since I passed my test. At the moment, I've got nearly 11,000 miles on it, which shows you how much riding I've done since the 1st of August last year.
And how did you join MAG? How did you hear about them?
Well, I heard about MAG not only through the motorcycle magazines that I buy, but also through the people that I mix with. Most of my friends are biking friends, and we generally go out together on runs and such like, and basically we are just sort of one big happy family.
Lovely, Chris. Well, thank you very much for your time. Well, listen, over here again to my left, we're just going to quickly introduce you to one of the famous and well-known Harley Davidsons. And we have someone to talk about this one. We do have someone to talk about it, but she's just taking a coffee break here. Sarah is on her way after helping Lady back to the store. Sarah, welcome.
Hi there.
Thank you very much for joining us. Now, can you tell us a little bit about this Harley Davidson of your husband's?
It's not my husband, it's my boyfriend. It's a 1200 XLH CC, and it's 1989 model. It's a Sportster, and most of the blue has been done by my boyfriend. That's about it.
Now tell us, Sarah, considering it's your boyfriend's, do you actually get a chance to touch it, let alone ride it?
Not since the last time I wrecked it.
So it's the same as cars then, you know, boyfriends still don't let you touch them?
Very much so, yeah.
And how long has your boyfriend had this particular model?
About 4 years. I think he bought it back about 1990.
Brilliant. Now, Sarah, you're actually the secretary for MAG, aren't you?
No, I'm the treasurer.
Try again. She's the treasurer for MAG. And how do you think the group is running here in Andover? Are you getting a lot of support?
Not as much support as we wish. We'd like more members, obviously. That would be a lot of help. Basically, we need people to come on runs, enjoy themselves, be part of the biking fraternity. As we go at the moment, we're small, but we've got more members than some clubs.
Sarah, all of those belonging to MAG Group, thank you very much for joining us here today. Thanks very much. Now, one of the last things I just wanted to say is that what MAG are trying to achieve is for people who support them to write a letter to their MP saying that they are against the legislation. That is what they are hoping the public will do. That is the way that you can support MAG and other groups in trying to stop the EC legislation going through, I believe, this June, to have motorbikes come down from 82 decibels down to 80. But of course, this involves a lot of work and a lot of money. Thank you for joining us. This is Bexta Tierney signing off. See ya.
This is now Saturday. It's a great weekend. And behind us, we have a Jeep with the Union flag. You can't say the Union Jack anymore. Nobody says that. It's Union flag. No. And there's Anthony from the Rotary wearing a tin helmet.
Anybody there?
Are you going to publicise what's going on at Thruxton Airfield on Saturday 13th of May?
Great charity dance, VE Day celebration dance at Thruxton Airport, 7:30 to midnight. Tickets are just £5 each. Available right up to the last minute from Newbury Building Society.
Which is right opposite here. Where is it? There it is over there.
Newbury Building.
Steve, do a quick shot across to the Newbury. There we are. You see, that's where it is, folks, the Newbury. Actually, you may see Ollie, our other cameraman, in shot over there, but he's having a lunch hour. And all the motorbikes there as well. So, Auntie, where are you from? Do you have a business in Andover?
Well, yes, I'm an ex-dentist, you might say.
You're an ex-dentist?
Semi-retired from, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not too young to be retired.
No, well, I'm involved in lecturing and writing on the subject now rather than so much of the practical work, yeah.
Do you live in Andover?
Just outside, out in Upper Clapford now.
In Upper Clapford. Well, look into that lens and say hello to all your friends from Upper Clapford.
Hello, all those friends from Upper Clapford.
Okay. Well, anyway, there we go. It's Saturday, 13th of May. That's not this Saturday. It's obviously next Saturday, and it's at 7:30 until midnight. And we have what have we got going on? We've got the Tropicana Club Dance Orchestra. We've got a late bar and food. And what does it say here?
Make VE Day 1995 a memorable event. Why not come along dressed for the occasion and win a prize for the best 1945 costume?
So what do you think about this, Steve? Do you like my snazzy blazer? No? You don't.
That's pre-1945.
You don't think I'm going to win?
That's pre-anything.
I don't think I'm going to win it. But anyway, tickets are £5 in advance from the Newbury Building Society, just across the road here in the High Street. And
go for it, folks.
Go for it, yeah, because it's going to be a really good night out. So next Saturday night.
Yeah, and don't forget the proceeds are going to the British Legion Charity Appeal and the Wessex Children's Hospice. So it's money very well spent for a thoroughly good evening.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Fosters and Duo Fashion Show.
Reception from the audience here tonight. Just shows you what they can do they can do in Andover if they really put their mind to it. So well, that's it, and thank you and good night.
Day, I was in London, it was raining, and I was in Hyde Park and all around London. So that's how I spent my day through the festivities up to Trafalgar Square and all around that way. And it was a very happy day as far as I was concerned. So I was only a youngster then, because I come from Battersea and the street parties were there. They've been on into the night. After the children had finished, the grown-ups started around the lampposts, dancing around the lampposts and whatnot, you know. It's quite a good day. And of course, the next day we had to go back to work.
Well, welcome to the beautiful grounds of the Cricklade Theatre and College.
Yes.
And if you don't know where we are, we're going to tell you now, because I've just been talking to Alana Lucas, who's a theatre administrator of the Cricklade. And we're quite concerned that you Andover people know where the Cricklade is. So, Alana, tell everybody.
Right, Cricklade Theatre is part of Cricklade College, and Cricklade College and the theatre building is actually located right next door to the Andover Leisure Centre. And yes, if you just move over, there's Cricklade College. Just past the pond with all the ducks, and you get into the entrance.
And the theatre's in through there, isn't it?
That's right. It's in the middle of that building there. In fact, you can see the top of it.
There we go.
And that's Cricklade Theatre, and we'd love to see you sometime. And
very good, it is too.
Yes.
It's wonderful. We've been bringing a bit on Town TV, haven't we, over the
That's right,
over the last year or so.
And we've got some good spring and summer specials coming up for the theatre.
Yeah, what's happening? Tell us what's going on.
Well, we've got numerous things, and actually we have a brochure that tells you all about it. Besides the fact that the Andover Festival will be mainly in the Cricklade Theatre in July, and you'll be hearing about that, I believe, a little later on. We've got at least three very exciting events coming up. One of them is the UFO lecture, a lecture about the startling truth of UFOs.
Nothing to do with Reg, is it? Reg Presley?
No, it's not Reg Presley this time.
It's not Reg Presley this time.
It's T. Roy Dutton, who is one of the same group
T. Roy
of people.
Dutton, yeah.
Yes, he's a friend of Busty Taylor's. And he's an aerospace engineer who's done a lot of research over many, many years. And he's presenting a lecture on May the 27th at the Cricklade Theatre with lots of film and photographs and all sorts of exciting things about UFOs.
See that UFO there, Steve? Give you some idea of what is happening here. How much is that to get into that? What time is it? There we go.
Well, it starts at 7:30 p.m.
Yep.
And it's £5 and £4 concessions.
So that's Saturday, May the 27th.
That's right.
27th.
And then for half-term treat, we've got Jungle Book, which is being presented by the Image Theatre Company, all singing, all dancing, full of lots of fun and audience participation, particularly for children. But it's a real family treat, so why don't you bring the kids along, or some friends.
We've got a pizza bar too. I just noticed that.
Oh yes, but that's not going to be on until festival. That was just
right.
for one
That's for the festival, okay.
During the festival we'll have pizza bar every night.
Oh, right.
Anyway, Jungle Book's a really good show for the family. 3 p.m. on May the 31st, that's Wednesday.
Yeah.
And so why don't you come along? It's only £3 a ticket, all tickets.
So that's great for all the family, it says here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, £3. Half-term treat, there we are.
That's right.
Wednesday, May the 31st.
And another treat that's coming up during the festival itself, again another family treat, is Treasure Island. 2 shows on the 8th of July at 11:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. And all tickets are £4 for that. And that's another great fun participation. Let's go on a treasure hunt. Treasure Island.
Great. A children's summer musical show which will bring the Robert Louis Stevenson adventure classic to vibrant life.
Yes.
So there we are, and there viewers, that's pretty good, isn't it?
So do come and join us. And if you want a copy of the brochure, just phone us on 01264 365 698.
365 698. Give Alana Lucas here a buzz. And we look forward to seeing all you viewers at the Cricklade. Don't watch Town TV one night, come to the theatre instead at the Cricklade.
Great.
And now for competition time at the Cricklade Theatre, which is great. Alana's given us this great prize for half-term. In fact, it's another half-term treat. And it's to see Jungle Book, and it's 4 free tickets, which is great, so you can bring all the family to Jungle Book on Wednesday, May the 31st at 3 o'clock. And we've got 3 questions for you, which
Yes.
Alana's going to ask you.
Right, the first question is, who wrote the original novel Jungle Book? And the second question is, can you name one of the characters in Jungle Book? And the third question is, in which country was Jungle Book originally set? So those are the 3 questions.
Okay, well, just repeat those again for this half-term treat at Jungle Book on Wednesday, May the 31st at the Cricklade. Who wrote the original book? Name one of the characters in Jungle Book. And 3, what country is the story set in? So there we go. Great competition at Cricklade. And you all know where the Cricklade is now. So
that's right.
That's good, isn't it?
See you there.
Okay, bye for now.
Bye.
Well, welcome to Andover on VE Day. It's still a beautiful sunny day here in Andover. Hope you like the garb, getting dressed up for the occasion, because it's a day of celebration here in Andover for VE Day. So we're going to go into the police station here and be briefed by the police on what is actually happening today. So hopefully we'll bring some shots from inside the police building of Andover's I can never say that, Andover's VE Day briefing. So we'll see you inside. Bye.
I'll just go through the basics of the day. We're all aware of what the event is. It's the 50th anniversary of VE Day, and this is Andover's contribution to the celebrations. There's going to be a march in 2 stages. The first stage will be from about 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and then the second stage of the march will be from about 3:20 to 4 until about 4:30. I won't run through the information. I mean, basically that gives you the rough idea of what has been proposed today. Basically, our intention on page 2 is to make sure that the civic procession, i.e. the Mayor's Party and the main marchers, are able to take part in the event, and that they'll be kept safe from traffic and also I want to minimise any disruption to the town centre traffic. And also, we've got our security aspects, security of the civic and military personnel taking part in the event. George Yard car park is in yellow, okay? Now, at 2 o'clock, the Lord Lieutenant of Wiltshire and the Mayor of Andover will review the parade, and the parade should form up, making a number of about 600 to 700. That's ex-servicemen, current servicemen, and so on and so forth. Now, the Mayor's party, the VIP party of 90, will leave the Guild Hall at about 10 to 2. About 10 to 2. So.
Welcome to the George Yard car park in Andover. As you can see, we're surrounded by residents from Andover. It's an absolutely beautiful day, yet again, this VE Day weekend. And behind us we have the mass regiments all forming up for the parade, which is just due to happen very, very shortly. I guess in about 5 minutes' time. As I say, beautiful weather. The Town TV crew are on the streets. And maybe we're going to speak to a few people over here. So, actually, Ollie, if you follow me around here, we'll have a little chat. Excuse me. Hello. Where are you from?
Well, from Andover.
You're from Andover. Whereabouts?
The Charles Dalton Cot.
Oh, really? Very nice too. So, where were you on VE Day?
In the village of Clapford, where we had the farthest travelling doodlebug.
That's right. Yes, I remember. I don't remember it, but I heard about it.
Our home was all blown down. And
really?
Yes, I was in the middle of that.
Were you really?
Oh, yes.
But it didn't land on the village pub, didn't it? I think.
Not on the village pub, no, at the side of the school. But the pub went, the school went. It had some horrible sights there. It was very dreadful.
Anyway, it's quite a stirring sight here today, isn't it? All the soldiers lined up.
Yes.
Have you been looking forward to this?
Yes, it's a marvellous parade, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
And the sun's come out right on cue, hasn't it?
Yes. I lost my first husband. He was killed in a bomber 3 weeks after the war.
Really?
And my second husband is now in hospital. He was in the Air Force.
Well done. Anyway, sorry, what was your name?
Mood.
And
Mood.
Oh, right, okay.
In the mood.
Well, there we are. This lady's in the mood today anyway. That's one good thing, isn't it? The sun's shining. And where are you from?
Well, I'm from Andover, but I was in Louth in Lincolnshire when the war was on. So.
And where were you VE Day?
Well, Louth.
Oh, you're up in Louth.
I was up there all the time. My husband was in the Air Force, but he's done all his time in the Air Force anyway. So
you've got some badges on there. You've got the RAF badge on.
Oh yes, you see, that's only make believe. But no, we follow them all the time, of course, naturally. Yeah. So.
Well, lovely. Thanks for coming today, and I'm sure it's going to be a great parade in a minute.
Where will this be?
And we've got some parachutists coming down shortly,
yes,
I believe.
Vigo Road up there.
Right, we're with George King, ex-mayor. How are you? Beautiful day today?
Lovely day, isn't it?
Yes. And of course the celebration, I think, today, isn't it? Besides remembering people.
I think that's the best part of it, the remembering and the seeing old friends.
That's right. A splendid turnout here in the George Yard
Oh, yes. I'm quite surprised because there wasn't very much publicity, unless you've been publicising it on
We did do a bit, yes.
But I saw it once, I think, in the newspaper local paper about 4 weeks ago, and I expected to see it more of it last Friday. So I'm quite surprised to see so many people here.
It's a very good turnout by the troops, isn't it? And,
Oh, very good, very smart. And it's nice to see the veterans of the Second World War over there too. And I see that the mayor and the Field Marshal are spending quite a lot of time talking to them. I'm very pleased to see that.
Yes, I saw that. I think it's a very good idea indeed. But the band sound very good, don't they?
Very good.
If we can make ourselves heard over the...
I think we can.
I think we can. Yes. Well, thanks. Are you enjoying yourself today?
Yes, very much. Thank you.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's lovely, yes. Yes. Nice.
Anyway, we're going to keep on bringing you the news, and thanks very much for talking to us, and hope you enjoyed the parade. And a beautiful day here in Andover today.
Oh, it's absolutely wonderful, isn't it?
It's an amazing turnout.
It's very, very good, and the atmosphere is so super as well.
That's right. And I said a lot of troops on display today.
Yes, indeed. We've got most of the freemen here being represented, so that's another splendid arrangement for Test Valley, of course.
It's nice to see the Field Marshal taking so much time with each person.
Yes, indeed. In fact, I saw the mayor talking to one group and the Field Marshal talking to another. I think they got split up for a few moments, but they're back together again now.
Jolly good turnout in Andover as well. A lot of people.
It's very good indeed. We didn't expect to see so many because it's always difficult to get publicity for events like this, but I think everybody was hoping that something would happen in Andover, and of course it has, and more to come as well.
Yes, we've got skydivers and all sorts of things.
Yes, we have, and then there's going to be the march past on Western Avenue in about an hour's time, so hopefully everything will go to plan.
So it is a celebration as well, isn't it?
It's a celebration, commemoration, and today I think is somebody that wants to really let their hair down and say thank you to everybody in the past that's done such a super job.
Absolutely splendid. Thanks very much for talking to us.
Very nice to be able to.
We do actually have some military attaché who aren't actually standing still. What's your name and where do you come from?
Martin from Coventry.
Welcome, Martin from Coventry. Are you having a good day?
I am, yes.
And what is your duty for today exactly?
I'm going to talk to some helicopters later.
Talk to some helicopters. So you're involved with the parachuting, are you?
Not the parachuting, just the fly past.
Oh, well, good luck. Now, how do you think today's running? Is it good?
Yeah, it is. It's good.
And what regiment are you from?
From the Army Air Corps.
Does this bring back any memories at all?
Yes, it does. Of course.
Yes. And would you like to share them with us at Tower TV?
Well, I mean, they keep asking us this. What can you say? You know, I mean, we lived through the war. We were teenagers and lived through the war, you know, and we didn't see so much here in Andover. Vi came from London and came down here on the overspill, so she sort of saw some of the bombing and everything. But I mean, really, Andover, it didn't affect us terrifically, really, here, you know, the war.
And was it a great celebration come the end of the war, even here in Andover?
Well, yes, but not as much as you'd see in a big town, you know. Oh, yes, it was lots of fun and people had parties and everything. Oh, yes.
So does today live up to the standard that you were hoping it would?
Well, I mean, today is not out yet.
Right, we're with two splendidly dressed gentlemen from the Parachute Regiment. What's your name, sir?
Mr. Barrett.
Mr. Barrett,
Jeff Porter.
And you both from Andover?
No. I'm from Wickham.
You're from Wickham?
Yep. Same, Wickham.
You're from Wickham as well? So, beautiful day here today, isn't it? Sun shining, what a glorious day for celebrations.
Oh, it couldn't be better. Isn't it nice to be here to see it?
I think it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Lucky to be here to see it.
Now, tell me your story.
Well, I dropped in on D-Day, the night before D-Day. Dropped on the Murrayville Battery, which is four guns just inside the coast.
Yeah.
And from there we took the battery, and then I was taken prisoner. I ended up in Poland.
Yeah.
Walked all the way back to Germany when the war ended, 300 miles.
Yeah.
And I actually on VE Day I was just broke out of prison.
Really?
Just come out of prison. Yeah, prison camp.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
where were you on VE Day as well?
Oh, I was a young lad in those days, honestly.
Yeah.
No, I didn't join the army till 1946.
Oh, right, okay.
And my first regiment was Tank Corps, and I transferred the Tank Corps to the Airborne.
Oh, right. That's a lovely uniform, I must admit.
Much against my father's.
All right. So, are they dropping by helicopter this afternoon?
Yes. We've never done that. We always drop by.
I've been up in a helicopter and I've been up in a plane.
I've been lucky. I dropped from a helicopter.
Right.
Quite pleasant, yes. It's just like going out the balloon, really. Straight.
So how many jumps you both made?
Oh, I've done about 280, I suppose. Oh, only about 35.
Really?
35, yeah.
The last one was enough.
Operational, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Middle of the night. You couldn't run fast.
That's right.
Middle of the night in Normandy, yeah, that's right. 12 o'clock at night.
Well, we're looking way up there now in the helicopter.
Okay.
What time are they due to jump? Can you tell me?
Any time now, I think, isn't it? They should drop a stream rate to.
Yeah, I've seen that already.
Have you?
Yeah. So this could be it. No. So we're going to get our cameraman to focus on the helicopter up there, Ollie. And thanks very much. Well, Press, you can talk us through it as they come down if you can.
There's the first one. That's a free. He's doing a free fall at the moment. He's on 1,000, 1,500. He's pulled now. He's pulled now. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, they're on the rare mirrors.
It's 4 out, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can count.
Yes. He'll probably go around again. He's probably got another 4 in there anyway.
That's a lovely sight over Andover on VE Day, isn't it? It really is.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
Yes. Good show. Oh, you got the smoke out, yeah.
All they're going to do now is land on that smoke. Well, near enough.
Oh, no
to it.
problem. No problem. They can see that. That's good.
Yeah.
They'll do that all right. With this type of shoot now, you can drive upwind, downwind, and actually pinpoint your landings.
We're on the radio control, so we'll just keep talking. So I don't know where the cameraman's gone, but he'll pick us up.
Right. It's not good to come out first because that guy's got to do all the decisions, how far he's going to go upwind and what have you.
Yeah.
Don't stall it.
Absolutely fantastic sight.
Yeah.
What's happening here? This is standing bearers and escort?
Well, we are now forming, the whole parade is reforming now. waiting for the march through Andover, culminating in the Royal British Legion in Osborne Road.
Okay, you got a review as you go past the dais, I think?
Yes, we have a march past on Western Avenue, and that will happen at about 4 o'clock, and at the same time there will be a fly past by the Army Air Corps historical flight.
And now we cut to the parade. Fantastic sight here in Andover. Absolutely amazing. Lots of colour and spectacle here in Andover on VE Day afternoon. So I'll leave you to enjoy the music. Well, there we have a magnificent march by the mass bands. Many people here in Andover this afternoon. That's a great turnout. Right, well, behind me, as you can see, viewers, it's been a great afternoon, and this is the finale of the procession, and I'm going to let you just take a glimpse of these people. So if we step out of the way, that'll be very nice indeed. Now, come out of the way. Oh, you have to go. Here are the police bringing up the rear where we started in Andover Police Station this morning, having a briefing. So everybody's done a fantastic job. So just like to thank the people of Andover for turning out en masse to watch this amazing celebration of VE Day. So thank you all sincerely for watching Town TV. Back to the studio. Well, I hope you enjoyed our VE Day celebration pictures. We couldn't hope to cover everybody and name everybody actually who was represented, but if you turn to page 16 of the Andover Advertiser, our good friends there give you a list of everybody who took part. And I don't know about you, it's great to be there and to see the people of Andover clapping and cheering all the veterans. So well done all you Andover folks, and of course the veterans themselves. We really owe you a great debt. Took part in the 2-minute silence, so it was a really good weekend. So once again, thanks all you Andover people and Luggershall people for being with us over the weekend. Thanks for watching Town TV. See you next week at Salisbury Races. Bye for now. Don't worry, find it at one place. Inside the final 100 yards of